That's me. I'm the guy that did a parody of Got Talent shows on Canada's Got Talent. In this video, I'm going to react to my audition and give you some behind the scenes secrets. And stay tuned to the very end to find out if I'm moving forward in the competition. So let's get into it. In the broadcast version, I have a quick interview with Lindsay Ell, which was kind of neat to see because, of course, on the day she's not there. They add her in post. So I remember just talking to a dummy. But fun fact, Lindsay is actually animated using stop motion. So anyway, I was there just talking to a dumb producer. But it is true that my humble goal is to bring joy to this world through song. And you can actually help me do this by subscribing, liking this video, leaving me a comment, and coming to see me as I tour the world bringing joy everywhere. Okay, so let's get into it. Ah, yes, The Run. Now, we spent hours on this. People don't realize how many hours goes into making a reality TV show, but every detail in the show is meticulously, what should I say, contrived. Initially, I skipped onto the stage. I was excited to be there. I was having a good time. I skipped onto the stage, and that was not right. And I know that now. But getting the pace just right was really hard. I mean, the next thing I did was I tried walking. So it was kind of like 100 to 0. And finally, the producer's going like, you got to canter. Can you canter? And I tried. He's like, no, that's a gallop. I need you to canter, you know? So it took a while, a couple hours, but we were finally able to get me down to a proper canter.
Hello.
And we do have to talk about the expression when I get on stage. And it's supposed to be me looking out into the audience. And I don't know if they do this for all the performers, but Howie gets on a swing and he flies just in front of your face. And it's just like, what? You know, like you're just mesmerized by it. You go, what the? You can see that I'm kind of like, I almost look too gleeful because I'm seeing this celebrity from my childhood. I loved Bobby's World. Just like flying in front of my face, and it's just like, what?
What is your name?
I know the answer to that.
My name's Joel Van Vliet.
I was very careful to enunciate. You know, you really want to hit those T's and everything like that. And they told me that backstage. And it was a funny thing because one of the producers, I went, Joel Van Vliet, and he goes, cut. And then he goes, actually, never mind, you got it. Because they didn't think I was going to get it the first try.
And what do you do?
I don't want to embarrass him, but that took him 14 tries. It was like, and what do you do? You know, and people, they were like, nah, that's a little bit, what do you do? Like, they didn't like that thing. And then he was like, so what do you do? Like, and that was too aggressive. They were like, don't be that aggressive. And then he was like, what do you even do? And he didn't like that one. The producers were kind of, what do you even do? The producers kind of liked that one. And he was like, nah, let me do it again.
I am a singer-songwriter.
I am a singer-songwriter. I am also a comedian. I'm a photographer. I am a lover. I'm a brother. I'm a son. You know what I mean?
Is that how you make a living?
I do have a day job.
I wish it was how I made a living. Maybe after this performance.
Maybe after this performance. That's actually one of my favorite jokes that I wrote for this scene.
What do you do to make a living?
Yeah, he asked me that. Yeah, he went there.
I'm a clerk, push paper, photocopy, take phone calls.
It's not something that I really go on and on about, but it's something that Howie went on and on about.
You take phone calls and do clerical work.
Howie did come over to me and he goes, I love stationery. I love everything that has to do, he goes, I love photocopiers. And he did this joke. He goes, for, you know, rude things, you know, for office parties, you know, he did that kind of thing. And I think he was basically saying, yeah, I wish I was a clerk.
Are you going to sing an original?
And that's where Howie guessed it. He was so proud of himself too.
I am going to sing a song I wrote for this show tonight.
Oh, wow.
Which I expected an applause for. I don't know why. I guess in my life, I've always been applauded for doing things. Like, I sent that text all by myself and I get an applause or a treat. There was that weird cut of this girl going like, and that is a strange reaction. Watching it back, I was just like, is it wrong? Like, should I not have written a song for the show? Was that a huge mistake?
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
I almost cried in that moment. That's where my voice cracks a little bit when I go, thank you. Like, you can actually hear that because just having, sorry. I should also say here that Kardinal Offishall, I think this is why they put him on the other side of Trish. he's constantly leaning over, trying to talk with Lily and Howie. He's trying to break into the American market, I think. He's always like, hey, Howie, can't wait to come down and see you when you get your star there on Hollywood Boulevard. And Howie's like, yeah, sure, Cardinal.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect this.
I love that moment, and I missed it because I was running over to the piano. I love it because it's so true. She didn't. She was one of the people that was not here for the dress rehearsal.
I should preface this by saying that I watched about 1 million clips of Canada's Got Talent.
That was a conservative estimation. It may be closer to 1 billion. The way I've been able to watch billions of clips is that I've, one, made a lot myself, and I've also gotten friends and different people in my life to send me audition for a Got Talent show. It's almost like Joel's Got Talent. I'll send back. Howie says no, Lily says yes. And it's fun.
And notice some patterns.
We're pattern-seeking animals.
And I wrote a song based on that. We all know the scene.
So surprised and pleasantly by the editing. That was not in the script that I wrote. That was kind of like, I think in a way, a thank you. You should know the editors for the show, they're actually literally chained to their computers. So they were suffering, and I noticed one of them was just absolutely dehydrated. And so I brought them some water. And I think because of that, it kind of said thank you in some of the finest editing I've ever seen.
Another tall white geek.
So I do identify as tall and white and geek. I said, is there going to be at least another one tall white geek? Are you going to be able to find one? And they were like, it's Canada, so we're bound to have plenty. I had to make sure that they would have that, because if not, that would have been a ridiculous line to say.
And you're thinking, oh no.
And then that face. We did a lot of mirror work for that. The producers and I actually got to a point of being too many cooks in the kitchen. There was like 8 producers surrounding me, and I'm doing, and they're like, don't do half the mouth. Eventually I said, cool it. I'm gonna just like do whatever feels right in the moment. They said, we don't like the sound of that. And they allowed it, and that's what you got. And I think that it paid off, because it is probably one of the funniest faces I've ever pulled.
Not another one. My receding hairline has made me cry.
So this is a part of the episode that I was dreading. I don't like to joke about my hairline. I don't like to be made fun of about my recession. Yeah, I wanted this to be a joke. Yes, I wanted it to be a parody of the CGT and all the GTs. I also wanted to give something to the audience to say, like, yeah, I've struggled too, right? I've been through it. I've been put through the ringer. I'm suffering right now, in a sense. Do I feel good about myself? What do you think, right? And it's crazy to me that they showed true footage of me being serious behind the scenes, checking out the hairline. Is it as bad as I think it is? It is. And then crying over it, acting as if that's funny. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels uncomfortable to watch back. But I don't want to dwell on it, because what happens after that is actually really powerful. But I just want CGT to know that felt like garbage.
But I overcame this great loss so that you can feel inspired.
I'm surprised they used that footage of me reclining on the box like that. Isn't this a family show? Are they allowed to do that? Like, what time is this on? Because like that's pure sex.
And you're thinking, all right, I'm moved. You got me. But when does this get fun?
And in that moment, you can actually hear me go, when does this get fun? Because I'm really feeling something from the hairline thing.
I know I'm not showing any signs that I'll be able to blow your mind.
I think people maybe did have a sneaking suspicion that I would be able to blow their minds. Obviously, somebody that can sing like that will be able to blow your minds.
Turning point.
I love Trish. She's beautiful, she's funny, and she's a hoot at an after party. She had seen this performance 4,500 times during all the different rehearsals. She still forgot what was going to happen, it seems. Lay off the substances. Like that, all I can say is like, whatever you're doing, Trish, just like stop it.
Well, then suddenly I'm incredible.
That one girl is right on the money. That was the right reaction. That was what you do in that moment. Oh, yeah.
I'm the best you've ever had. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm doing big notes. And I'm saying some pretty true things. I don't know why Cardinal was laughing at I'm the best you ever had. Not really sure what was funny there, Cardinal. Maybe you should DM me and let me know.
My voice is soaring, not at all boring. Did you think I was gonna be bad? You did, Howie?
I did.
Well, Howie, I made you think I was going to be bad. I was in control that whole time, buddy. Guess what? I'm not as bad as you thought I was going to be. Barlow, even if you go just like mediocre, you're still like blowing it out of the park.
But you wanna hit that golden buzzer.
I already did.
Howie's a bad actor. Now, I don't want to come down on him, but if you look at his face, I already did. We went over that too many times to count. There's one point where he's bawling. He's like, I already did. I want to hit it again, but I already did. Why not just go, I already did? You know what I mean? I already did. Like, it's not hard just to say it how you would say it. I think the problem is, and I don't blame him, I blame the writers and the director and the producers for not motivating his character correctly.
Come on, Lily, please hit that golden buzzer.
She could hit the golden buzzer. That could happen. It's not a laughing matter. It's not like...
Fine. Shots of the audience as they cheer. Come on.
I'm not sure I'm in love with the split second it took for them to start cheering. I'm sorry. I know that they were exhausted. You know, again, 7 hours in, you're going to be pretty tired.
Pluck me from obscurity and make me famous.
That was one of the finest moments. I was nervous. Am I going to hit the note? Am I going to get it? Am I going to, I'm building up to that note. The producers were getting nervous for me, so they would keep stopping me before getting there. They're like, whoa, are you ready for this? And I go, yeah. Plug me from obscurity and make me famous. Whoa. Are you sure? Are you ready? Are you sure you're going to get it? And I go, yes. And make me famous. You promise me. Just, can I do it? Can I just do it?
That was great.
Thank you.
And just seeing Howie's face in that next clip is just so, there's so much satisfaction there. Somebody that you knew of in your childhood, somebody who you've heard their name, right? Who wants to be a million deal, whatever the show is, and you go, oh, Howie Mandel, okay. And he's now here going, yeah, I like it. That feels, well, it's like coming full circle.
My first impression was you were a little annoying.
So Howie improvised that. Can't believe they left that in, because I asked them, I was having pillow talk with one of the producers, and I said to her, can you not put that in there? To be fair to him, there were moments where I would run down, grab his hand, and you're not allowed to touch his skin because he's terrified, but I grabbed his hand and I started hitting him with his own hand and go, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. So I can see how like thinking I'm being funny and thinking we're having a good time and we have that kind of rapport might come off as annoying to him.
And I didn't really expect anything. I've never heard a song that tells a story as it's happening. And that made that original, that made that fun. You're gonna be proud of this shot.
I thought that was a pretty neat moment too, when I taught Howie what meta comedy was, like, oh, look at this, it's a parody of the very thing that you're a part of. I am performing the parody. We are all part of parody.
Thank you.
In all seriousness, I'm really sorry about your receding hairline.
Very funny, Lily.
You're looking at the future, buddy.
No.
If I end up bald like Howie Mandel, I would just not be in the public anymore.
What you did here tonight was innovative. It was creative. You should be proud of your clerical self.
Thank you so much.
Those were really nice things that Cardinal Official said, and I was surprised that he noticed, honestly, what I was doing, because while it was happening, and of course you don't get a lot of cuts to Cardinal, but he's just like going, what about, do you have a cottage up north we could go to after this? Like, he's just talking, we could just go there, and then maybe I can come down to LA and see your condo or something. Like, he's just trying to get in with Lily and Howie, just to try to become, he's just trying to break into America.
I gave you your first yes.
Thank you.
So Lily was like, it's a yes from me. Howie was like, no. And he called the producers over. He goes, she is not doing the first yes. This is maybe too much information, but he seethes. He goes, she is not doing the first yes. Like, really, and you get scared, actually. And they're like, yeah, cool, Howie, cool. Just don't quit the show again. Every few hours at least, he's threatening. And then he'll walk off about 2 or 3 times per season, I heard. I never saw him walk off.
I'm delighted to give you your second yes.
Trish.
Thank you
But
so
you can
much.
actually see in that moment, Lily is just like doing a dig on Howie. And now she's going to play up how excited she is to give me her yes, which is better than the lousy first yes, which Howie aggressively blurted out at me. Lily's got so much finesse, so much personality and so much character. And I just love that she just like throws it in the face, Howie's face. And, I know I shouldn't say it, but, it is fun to watch.
It's a yes from me.
Thank you so
And
much.
Hardy?
Trish gave a really, really impactful, I think it was like a 23-minute speech just about her career and how she feels that young people today would relate to that, and everybody has their own identity, and identity is so important, and you can be incredible in any way. Sometimes it's not even suddenly, but you are incredible just by virtue of being who you are. And she said, I was incredible 17,000 times or something, like a lot. It was just such a huge speech. And for her to just be cut down to, it's a yes from me, like that was just rude. I think it's a disservice to me, because there was a lot of nice words there, and it's silencing a woman's voice. I want to do it.
Mr. Van Vliet, it is a big yes.
Thank you.
Cardinal Official, why did you not say, yes, sir? Because like that's kind of, I thought that was your catchphrase. He goes, you were so good that I wanted it to say a different catchphrase. Like I wanted to say something different so it stood out. Because he goes, what you did was more special than what anyone else ever has done or ever will do on any show ever. And that was incredible to hear from him.
4 yeses.
Thank you so much, everyone. You're all beautiful. Thank you.
One thing they let you do is it's almost like jury duty, like picking jury. You can sit and watch as the people come in to the venue. There's a camera there, and you can go, no, not that one. No, not that. Yeah, oh, that one. You know what I mean? And so you kind of pick your audience. So I was able to see every single person that ended up in the audience, and they were all absolutely gorgeous. As I walk off stage, you'll notice there's a fall, almost like a fall forward that I'm doing, just like lurching forward. It's because I'm so tired at this point, I'm almost falling over. But there you have it, folks. That was the audition. And I promised that I would let you know if I went through to the next round. The answer is no. I will not be continuing. I got an email from the producers. They said, Joel, you're too good. They don't want it to be one of those things where you see it and then they go, oh, he's definitely won. He's already won, right? Again, please subscribe and like this video, comment on it. And I'll be posting a lot more stuff. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. It's all Joel Van Vliet. I'll be coming to a town near you, making some beautiful comedy and music. And I do want to say a heartfelt thank you to Canada's Got Talent for allowing me to do something like this on their show. It was a unique sort of performance. It was a parody of Got Talent shows, and the way that they edited it was really unique and very, very silly. So I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for watching. Thank you very much, and see you next time.
Well, then suddenly I'm incredible.